Hey everybody, welcome back. So I just got back from a solo overnight trip up on the Loeb. I stayed up on top of Black Balsam. So I just want to go over the gear that I used and give you an idea of the weight of the gear that I carry. So we'll start with my pack first. This is a new pack, so I'm trying it out. But this is a Gossamer Gear, the Gorilla 50. I like the weight of it. It seems to hug my back real well. It wears well. So that's the pack that I took, and it weighs 2 pounds 1/4 ounces. Now the next thing is my tent. This is a 6 Moons Design Lunar Solo, and I had 6 stakes. You really need 8 stakes, but I was able to get it to work on my end points with my trekking pole and using a stick on the other end. I really like this tent. You have lots of room inside being a single person tent. The only thing, I wish it was a little bit lighter. Not lighter, but I wish it was a little bit longer. I'm 6'3". It works, but if I had that little extra length to it, it would help even more. So the next thing, let me get back. The tent and the stakes weighed 1 pound 5 ounces. The next thing is my cook set. This is a Totes Titanium. Now, inside here, I have my gas. I have a BRS stove, and I have a lighter and a hanky just for wiping it out and help keeping it clean. I use this thing religiously when I go out. I like it. I like the weight of it. With all that stuff, it only weighs 3/4 of a pound. So that's real good. My next thing is my sleeping pad. This is the Nemo all-season pad. It's I think it's 5.2 insulation. It's 77 by 25, 3.5 inches thick. I really like the way it feels. And it weighs 1 pound and 1.5 pounds. And my next thing is my pillow. This is the Trekology. It has a strap in the back where you can put it around your pad to where your pillow don't move. If you're like me, I've used pillows before that didn't have the strap, and through the night I'd lose it off the pad or it'd move or something, and that's just really irritating. So I went with the Trekology. I like it. It feels good. It's comfortable. Now, I still use my other pillows, but when I do, I take a t-shirt with me, pull it over the pad, and then I'll put my pillow up into the t-shirt, and that way it doesn't move on me. The pillow weighs 0.25 ounces. The next thing, this is my ditty bag where I carry all my little extra gear. Now, inside my ditty bag, I'll carry my headlamp. I'll carry my charger. I carry like a mini first aid kit and a little repair kit. I carry a charging cord, like ibuprofen, Tylenols, stuff like that, and a little fire kit. And then I have a little hygiene kit, toothpaste, soap, and just one of the towelettes that you can take apart, and you can just spread it apart. Now, all of that weighs 1 pound and a quarter ounces, and that's 0.25. The other thing is my quilt. This is a hammock gear quilt. It's a 40-degree quilt. The weather up there, it was like around 70 degrees that day. That night it got into the low 50s, and I was very warm with this. Now the quilt, it weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces. I did have a toboggan, and I had a thermal shirt, and it was about 3/4 of a pound, something like that. That's the only clothes that I actually brought. Now, with all that stuff, it comes to 9.25 pounds, and I took two 2-liter bottles of water. I took 1 bottle of Gatorade, and then I took my food for that day and supper, and then I had something for breakfast the next morning before I left. That was like 4 pounds, probably 4 3/4 pounds, something like that. So it took me to about 14 pounds, and that was my total weight. It was a good trip. I really liked it. I think I'll take my double wall tent next time, and the only reason, single wall tent up on the balls, man, when it starts getting cool in the evenings and the wind starts, the condensation is crazy. I woke up that next morning, and I mean, the condensation on the tent was very heavy, and you could just feel the moisture on the tent walls. I didn't get wet. My quilt, none of that stuff got wet. So, that's a good thing. I mean, it does work. And there's ways of controlling the condensation. But when you're on balls, I don't think much of anything works. You're just going to get it if you've got a single wall tent. So I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, well, I forgot here. This is my trekking poles, but I really don't count the weight of these. It's something I keep in my hands all the time. But anyway, I hope this helps you. The stuff that I carried, the weights. I know sometimes you can really get up in weight in your pack when you're out doing it overnight or you're doing multi-day hikes. And even on multi-day hikes, if I do a long trip with my food and water, of course I will do a food drop to where I don't have to carry much food. But I'm still like 22 pounds, and that's on a multi-day hike. Winter, I could possibly go up to 23 or 24. I never ever carry a lot of clothes because I just wear the same clothes. About the only thing I will do is carry an extra t-shirt, socks, and underwear. And if it's cool, I'll have my hoodie, or I'll have my my down jacket. I think Enlightened Equipment, the Torrid, that's the one I use, and it is very lightweight. I think it's like 10 ounces or something like that. It may even be lighter than that. But anyway, hope this helps. Hope everyone has a great evening. And as always, I'll see you out on the trail.